There are so many different kinds of salt. But what's the difference?
Welcome back to How to Cook Anything in 30 Steps. This is episode 7, Salt.
Today, we're going to talk about what salt does, the different kinds, and which ones to use. So what does salt do? Salt does more than just make things salty. In cooking, it actually has 3 main purposes. Enhancing existing flavors, for example, making garlic taste more like garlic. Countering bitterness, which is why people eat grapefruit with salt. And modifying texture, like making proteins more juicy. So what's the difference between salts? Well, the difference is in the size and shape of the salt crystals. So let's take a closer look. Table salt looks like little cubes and has the smallest crystal size, and because it's so small, it dissolves the fastest, which makes it perfect for salting your food at the table. Kosher salt is mined from rocks and has a slightly larger crystal size. Most people like to use kosher salt while cooking because of how easy it is to grab and pinch. If you try to pinch table salt, you're gonna have a pretty tough time. Not only is kosher salt easier to grab, but it's more consistent too. Personally, I know that my pinch of kosher salt is always gonna be about a gram. Now, sea salt can get a little confusing.
It comes in a few different sizes, but generally it's the largest crystal size and is used to finish dishes.
Not only does it look pretty, but it adds a crunchy texture and a burst of flavor. Pink salts and other colored salts have different minerals of different colors, but these minerals are in such small amounts that it doesn't really change the taste or anything like that. And if there's one takeaway from this whole video, it's that salt is equal by weight, not by volume. 10 grams of any salt has the same saltiness as 10 grams of another, but 1 tablespoon of table salt is saltier than 1 tablespoon of kosher salt and even saltier than 1 tablespoon of flaky salt. So which salt do you choose? Well, if you want to keep it simple, all you need is kosher salt for cooking and a large crystal salt for finishing. I like diamond crystal kosher salt and Malden flaky salt, but choose whatever you want and stick with it. If you have any more questions, let me know in the comments.